Hello and what's up YouTube? It's Nicole and welcome back to my channel. So today obviously it's a favorites video, but you guys know that I'm not like a monthly favorites kind of person, just because I feel like that's really hard, and two, I'm kind of like, I'm that loyal girl to my products, so I kind of don't step out the boundaries like every single month. So I feel like if I did a favorites video every single month, it would be like these same products. Okay, I'm gonna do my favorites like 3 times a year, so every 4 months I think that I can come, and you know, to me it's like sometimes the favorites videos are so short, or you know, I don't know. So I think, you know, 3 times a year to be like, hey, yeah, these are my favorites, girl, and I love it or hate it. Thumb the thumbs on top, and I'm gonna shine. Go ahead and envy me. YouTube's MVP, and I ain't going nowhere, so you can get to know me. First favorite is not really anything like tangible. Actually, I could go get it, but I'm not going to. My favorite for this month is NCLEX, because I am proud to say I passed my state boards, which is called NCLEX, and so you are watching a registered nurse in the state of Texas. Can I get something like, yes, I'm gonna do all my nurses and blah blah blah. I'm gonna do a separate video for you guys. It's in the making. I think I'm gonna film it tomorrow. It's in the making, and I'm just telling you, like, this was the hardest test I've ever had to take in my entire life, and so I'm just so happy that I passed, and now I can work as an RN, and it's just going to be a great road from here on out. And so that's exactly why I want to do a separate video to give this particular title and test its own attention, because that's exactly what you have to do when you're studying. You have to give that girl is all attention. It's like a nagging girlfriend. You have to give her all the attention in the world. I'm going to start with like kind of like skin-ish fragrance-y type thing. I'm really a big like spray girl, not really too much on lotions, even though I've bought a lot in the past few months. But one of my favorites, and this is not just a favorite of the last 4 months, I bought this last year from Bath and Body Works, and this is the Wild Madagascar Vanilla. This is my favorite scent ever. It's just a really warm smell. It was the new It smell for the fall. This stuff is like crack in a bottle for me. Like, I love it. And like I said, I'm very loyal to things that I love. It's like all the way down here at the bottom. I never finished sprays. I've only finished like 1 perfume ever, and that was one of my favorites. But it's all the way at the bottom. I bought 2 backups of this spray. Yeah, so I love this, and I don't care when people say, oh, that's a fall scent. And I'm gonna wear it in the spring, and I'm gonna wear it in the summer. But I really love to wear this like at night, on dates. I really like, you know, men just love this fragrance. Another fragrance that I really liked is this pink chiffon. And now this, I've been wearing this the last few months, and it's a really sweet smelling smell. Oh, it's just, I love this. And I'll just like, you see, it's just a little bit's gone. But I think I bought this in February, and I just really like the fragrance. It's just really sweet smelling and just kind of like draws you in. I've been loving this Miss Universe Style Illuminate from Chi, and this is the Spotlight Shine Spray, and I really like spraying it in the front of my hair. I just do like a little like douse, like anytime I feel like I need sheen in the front of my hair. And Chi actually has a kind of like shine spray on their own, and I loved that one. And the big difference between that one and this one is the smell. This one smells really good. It smells like the other one. It has that Chi kind of like cologne smell. I love both of them. Like, I'm like, the Joico K-Pak Color Therapy Restorative Styling Oil. And this, it really helps on like anytime my hair is looking dry or lacking luster. I just pop this on, especially like these blonde pieces that I have in the front now. I just put a little bit of on this whenever I feel like it's looking a little dry and a little janky, and so I've just put this on there, and I love it because it has a little pump. You see I'm all the way near the bottom. Like, I love this stuff. Y'all know that I'm an edge control freak, even though I didn't put any on today. Girl problems. But I've been loving this edge control, and y'all are gonna be like, you didn't, you know, I have a lot of edge controls. I kind of wanted to give that other edge control video, you know, time to breathe, but I'm going to do another one here in a little while. Just talking about edge control, but this one has been my favorite. It's the Murray's Edgewax, and you will not believe where I got this from. I got it from Dollar General, and it was $3, and I love this. Like, this is a really good edge control. It doesn't like feel like your normal edge control, and that's what I really like. It's kind of like a daily edge control in my opinion, not something that's going to like you put it on one time, because I feel like a lot of times with edge controls you can only put them on once, and or you know, a couple of days in a row, and then it's gonna start getting that buildup, and that's the part that really sucks about edge control. So I've been loving this. So next I'm going to kind of talk about like skin kind of care, like for my face. I've been loving this Palmer's Cocoa Butter Formula Skin Therapy Oil for the face. And this little guy, obviously YouTube is really like beauty oils is a really big thing now, and I really wanted to try a beauty oil like the Josie Maran and all those stuff like that, but they're really expensive. I mean, really, like for a little bottle like this, it's like $40. This on the other hand was $9.99 at your local Walmart, and I actually got this at a grocery store, and it was like on sale, so I was like, thank you. I put it on at night, and for my girls who are oily just like me, I'm very oily, this doesn't make me like super duper oily. Like, it kind of like restores my skin, and then in the morning when I wash my face, it's like baby's butt. I'm like, I love you. So now I'm making the move into transition of, oh wait, no, the Dickinson's original Witch Hazel, and this is a pore perfecting toner. I love this. I just use it every single day. It really works well on my skin. It really keeps my skin in check, and I just love it. It's all natural kind of like deal, and I did a video about this, talking about this, so I'm not gonna really go into depth. I love my Witch Hazel. Now I'm gonna go into makeup, and like y'all are gonna be like, have you been asleep for like the last few years? One of my favorite palettes for this month, or not just this month, for the past few months, is the It's Judy Time palette. And oh, I'm telling y'all, I'm like 2 years late on this palette. It came out like I think like 2 years ago on bhcosmetics.com, and I don't know why I just didn't buy it. I didn't get it then. And so I stumbled, like I was looking for it for the longest time, and I stumbled upon it on Amazon, and so I bought it. And this is like the best like little neutrals palette. I even popped one of the colors in my crease, and I used this palette for my prom tutorial that's going to be uploading here in a couple of days. So I love this palette, and for me, I'm like a really big neutral girl now. I used to be like into color when I first started YouTube, but now I'm just really, you know, I guess I'm old now. I really love these. I use all the neutral shades. These purples and blues I haven't really gotten into, but I really love this palette, and this palette is just, it's really more sentimental as well as a great product, because It's Judy Time, or Judy, is one of the reasons why I really started my channel back in 2009, and that's for my really old followers. Y'all know I've been on YouTube it's 2015, for 6 years, but I've kind of been inconsistent with it, and so I just really like I feel like everybody on YouTube now is partnered with some company or has this out with this company, and it's like, you know, it's like, who do I support nowadays? You know what I mean? And so you know, It's Judy Time was somebody that I really watched from, like, she's been my A1 day one since the beginning, and so I had to like grab this. That's, you know, really one of the reasons why I really wanted to have this in my collection, because she's one of my favorite YouTubers, like, of all time. So next is my favorite foundations for the past few months. I've really been loving the Maybelline Fit Me Matte and Poreless. These are the blue top ones. And these, I love that these are like $6 each. I have the 322 and 330, which is 322 is warm honey, 330 is caramel, and these are, no, toffee, sorry. These are my favorite. I just been really just, you know, wearing them every single day. Next is a known favorite. Y'all know I love this. It is my LA Girl Pro Conceal and the Ruby Kisses Pure Mineral Concealer. I love these. These are my my beauty supply store stars. I love these together on my face. And yeah. Another one, y'all know this too if you watch my videos, is the Rimmel Stay Matte Primer. One of the best primers I've ever used for oily skin. And yeah, I mean, there's no other way to go around that. Is the Milani matte lipsticks, and this one is in Matte Naked. This is one of my favorite nude lips of all time, and because a lot of times when you're a brown girl, you a lot of times when you're a brown girl, it's really hard to find a nude in the drugstore, and I think that is one of the best nudes ever. And this Matte Confident is a red, and same thing with this red. I could never find a red that was really good for me, and this one is like one of the best reds I've ever used, period. Obviously, it's my Wet n Wild Fergie eye primer. It's like Take on the Day eyeshadow primer, and this is in for my Primas. I love that. Yes, Fergie. So this is like kind of like one of my stars. This is the Love and Beauty Illuminating Bronzer, and this is from Forever 21. This is the best freaking highlighter ever. I really had doubts. I saw a YouTuber, I forget, I was watching YouTube late at night, and I ordered this at like 3 o'clock in the morning off of forever21.com. I love this. I love it. She said it gives my face CPR. I said, I gotta get it. I gotta get it. I gotta get it. So lo and behold, I got it. Another one of my favorites is the Telescopic Carbon Black Mascara and the Maybelline Lash Sensational Mascara. I'm a big Maybelline girl, and I got this and I loved it. I love Maybelline mascaras. They're one of my favorite mascara brands ever, and so I had to get this and I love it. These are kind of like a newbie fave. Are these City color corrector like sticks, and there's 4 shades: orange, lavender, green, and yellow. And I love these. Got them from Ross for $4.99. They're really great color correcting sticks, and they just work really well, and they're for a really good price. Real Techniques, like it's like complexion perfecting sponge or something like that. Love this. Never got the beauty blender because I thought that was way too much for a freaking sponge. So I just love this. It's $6 and it's dirty. I just love this. I use it more dry than damp, or like fully damp, but I've really been loving this. And one of the other things is my DIY setting spray. So I'm all the way down at the bottom now. So I'm about to make the video of my DIY, how I DIY setting spray. So I think, oh, another thing, y'all are gonna be like, really? I've been loving, and obviously you can tell by how dirty they are, these came in some Kiss eyelashes, and this is just like an eyelash, you know, tweezer applicator. love this. It makes, I've been trying to use like regular tweezers, but the tweezers that I would use, the eyelashes would always get stuck to the tweezer. These, I just love them. It makes putting on eyelashes so much easier because my fingers are too freaking fat to like fit, you know. And my last one, y'all are gonna be like, oh, really? Really? This is ZzzQuil. I've been loving this, like, especially in the month of March. I'm a night owl. I've always been a night owl. It's a really bad habit that I have. I used to work nights, and hopefully once I start my new job, I'll be working nights as well. But I have a really hard time going to sleep early, and so I've been taking ZzzQuil, especially when I was studying for my boards. I was taking this so that, you know, I get all my information in, and, you know, so that I can go to sleep early, wake up early, and start studying. So I think this is really great, and it's non-habit forming, and it's a warming berry flavor. So this is really good. And as you can see, I'm a Loreal girl. It's all the way there down at the bottom. So I really use this pretty much in the month of March. My e.l.f. Cream eyeliner in coffee. Been using this for my brows. Been going strong. Been loving them. And so yeah, I like to do a little like segment and what I think is going to be my favorite for the next month. And these are the Ruby Kisses matte lip lacquers. These are amazing. I have this one on my lips right now, and this one is in Mirage, and this one is in Queen, and I got them from my local beauty supply for $2.99. Holla at your girl. And also this Black Radiance True Complexion BB cream. I have mine in the color Nude. Black Radiance is kind of like a hard brain for me to shop with like face stuff, because the concealers are always like too dark. I think I'm that light-skinned girl that's just, I'm a little too light-skinned in Black Radiance world. But this one, it says, you see how it says new sheer shade? Because they decided to get a little bit lighter for us lighter girls, okay? NYC Smooth Skin Face Powder in translucent, and this is a really great loose powder, and I kind of like match it with my Ben Nye Banana powder, and it gives me really like the highlighting, and it sets in. Oh, I love it. Okay guys, so that is pretty much it. That's all of my favorites, plus a couple of favorites that I think are a couple of newbies to my collection that I'm just loving, and I think that you know, y'all should love too. I'll see you guys in the next video. I love you guys so much. Bye, Bougies.